Hello everybody. It is a great day for travel, and it is a great day for a day in
Bonaire.
Bonaire. It is another beautiful day here on the Celebrity Beyond, and we are looking forward to getting out there on Bonaire. And Melanie's got a lot planned, again, as usual. Hopefully we'll get to all of them, but I'm really excited about a couple of them. Roll them off.
Well, so we're going snorkeling again, of course. There's some great snorkeling. I mean, Bonaire is known for diving and snorkeling, so can't come here and not do that. We are going to do both. We're going to try and do both the North and South Loop, and hopefully hit everything. The Cadushy Distillery as well, and the Landsailing.
The Landsailing is something I'm looking forward to, and of course I always like to get out there in the water and do a little snorkeling and hopefully see some cool fish. And I still haven't seen a turtle. Still want to see a turtle.
I think today might be the day.
I want to see a turtle, and I'm still
if we hurry.
I'm still iffy on the shark, but hopefully, maybe if the shark's far enough away, I'm good.
I don't think we're going to see any sharks here. But
you never know. It is the ocean. So, all right. As you can see, she is trying to rush me along. So let's get it rolling.
Is it everything you hoped it to be? The wrong guy, the wrong situation, the right time and the roll of me. Look into your heart, pretty baby, is it aching with some nameless need? For something wrong and you can't put your finger on it right then. Roll of me.
So it is what time in the morning, Mel, right now?
8:15.
8:15, and it is already hot as Hades. It is hot, it is hot, it is hot. I don't know what the temperature is, but I don't know, I've been walking just about 3 minutes, I think, and I'm already starting to glisten. I sweat, she glistens. But yeah, it is hot. All right, so we got a Suzuki. I don't know what kind this is, but some sort of Suzuki little Jeep looking thing from the Hertz rental here. It is located at the Divi Flamingo Casino. Just so you know, if you do end up renting from this location, you'll come down here, and actually looks like the sign does say, there it is, Divi Flamingo Beach Resort and Casino. So that's where you'll be looking, and you'll come right in here and go through this area and to the right, and then the Hertz location is just down on the left. So all that being said, Miss Dizzy's ready to go. Let's roll.
So also want to mention about the car rental. Most cruisers and cruise passengers opt for a golf cart rental. The island is quite small, and you can get around and do a lot of things on a golf cart here. I originally did that, but like I said, I like to do all the things, and in the interest of being efficient and making sure we had the time, I opted to rent a car, which actually is a little bit cheaper than the golf cart rental, and so it is just a little bit faster. And also it offers air conditioning. Which
I already said, it's hot.
It's hot.
Already hot.
So I thought that was another plus. So,
right now it's saying on here 31 degrees Celsius. I don't know how
that's pretty warm. That's like upper 80s, I think. Because usually I set a room temperature to like 22.
Feels more than upper 80s.
It might be. Who can do the math? I will have to look it up. But
again, I'm not sure how accurate this is. I have found that car thermometer do not tend to be really accurate on externals. But anyway, it's somewhere around there.
Anyway, so I thought that was a benefit. It was cheaper, and we would get where we were going a little bit faster, and which meant that we could cover more of the island for sure. So just to let you know, that was our decision. But a lot of people, like the golf carts, are super popular here, and you do if you're going on a cruise to Bonaire, you should I'm losing my voice, should book your golf cart rental as soon as possible, because they do sell out. There's only a limited amount on the island. And I can tell you also, I'm already liking Bonaire more than Aruba. I'm just gonna say, I think it's really cute here. All right.
Not as Americanized slash European.
Yeah. Like I haven't seen any American fast food
Whoa,
chains.
lady. Okay, good Lord.
And that's why you don't rent a scooter in a foreign country. Look at that. This is so lovely.
It is awesome. The water looks really, really, really clear. Nice.
I hope it is. There's a little boat out there. I'm hoping we beat a lot of the tour groups.
So it's funny, we were on the other roads, I'll call them the main roads.
0.2 miles.
And never saw any speed limit signs at all. Because I want to be sure to keep it out or below the speed limit wherever we are. But now I have seen 1 or 2 signs here that it is 40 kilometers per hour.
Okay, we're very close.
So there's a yellow rock.
Oh,
There was 2 small yellow rocks right there. One of them had something in black painted on it.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for, but it should be just a little bit further, I think. Hopefully we didn't miss it. I can't see if there are cars.
All right, guys, so we just got here to this spot. It's called 1,000 Steps, and there are steps going down there. Thankfully, it's not 1,000 of them. Melanie said she thinks it's about 65, 67, something like that. But just to let you know, as I turn this around, GPS did not take us far enough. And so just know that if you get to a spot and it's telling you that you're there and it doesn't look right, this is what you're looking for. And there is a yellow stone that actually is painted yellow with 1,000 steps in black on it. And this is where you want to go. And you've got parking all up through here. It's not a ton. So the suggestion I'm going to give is get here early if you're going to want to come out and do some snorkeling.
Water.
And oh my gosh, look at this.
1,000 steps. He said it's only 70. Oh, look at the steps.
All right, guys, we're getting ready to get in, but I cannot reiterate to you enough, this is not a sandy beach. This is rocky. You definitely are going to want some hard rubber soled shoes, good sturdy shoes, etc., which I do have those Merrells I've shown you before that I got before we went to Holbox. I'll show them to you again. You're definitely going to need something like that that you can go in and out of the water with. So I'll show those to you in a minute. Okay, guys, these are the kind of shoes I'm talking about that I would suggest for here. And one of the gentlemen that was just snorkeling was warning somebody else about the rocks being slippery. These do have some grip on them that will help as well. But these are good for in and out of the water. You've got nice, good, hard rubber soles. And I pair those up with some of the snorkeling socks. But this is the type of thing you really are going to want out here because, guys, again, I'm going to beat it to death, but look at this. All right, guys, I know I look a little ridiculous, but I got out and I'm going to head down here to the other area that looks like it's fairly accessible. That was really cool. As soon as I got in, within 3 minutes, saw my first turtle in the wild. You know what I mean? That was really cool. This is awesome, guys. Absolutely awesome.
You all right? That's helping. This is going to be YouTube gold.
All right, guys. Well, I think you already saw from the footage and from what I've already said, that was amazing. Got in immediately, you know, within 3 minutes, saw a turtle. First sea turtle I've seen out in the wild like that, and that's just so cool to me. Saw some awesome colorful fish. A lot of fish I hadn't seen before. They were just, you know, just schools of them running around. And then we were getting out, and I'm sure Melanie recorded my attempts at getting out for a while. And as I was about to get out, somebody said that there was a turtle, so I tried to throw everything back on, went out there, couldn't see it for a couple minutes, and then saw it heading back out to into that deep blue expanse. And I got up my courage and followed it all the way out there. And then you should have seen the footage, and I'll probably put it here as well. And then it went down and under a plant of some sort. I'm sorry, I don't know what to call it. And there was another turtle down there, and sat there for a minute, and then came up and got air and floated on top for a little bit, and then continued his trek out into the ocean, and that was enough for me. But that was really, really cool. Really cool. Definitely worth it, guys.
Yeah, definitely worth it. It is not a place for people with mobility challenges. I will say that. It is rough getting into the water. Once you get out into the water, it's fine. But the surf is pretty
rough, very much.
Rough or whatever. And like I said, it's slippery rocks. You need water shoes. The Merrills that I'm talking about. You guys, these whatever. Are the my Skechers work too, but
you want thick soles.
Yeah, very rocky, but totally worth it. I mean, that's where you're going to find the best snorkeling anyway. But absolutely. Beautiful, very beautiful spot, I have to say. So totally worth it. But like I said, if you have anyone with mobility challenges, even the steps are not bad, but they are not even. They're not level steps at all.
No, and so make sure you have a firm footing. Don't step at the edge of the steps because they're rock.
They can crumble.
And they can crumble under your feet. So
yeah. So just be careful.
And we did count.
But totally worth it.
It's going down. It's 64 steps and then a platform, and then 13 more down.
And those don't have a handrail at all.
Correct.
And they're
The
still
13 going down have no
uneven and
handrail.
all that.
So definitely, definitely be careful. Definitely get yourself some
totally worth it.
some good thick-soled shoes. And
this is about 15 minutes from the cruise port, 10-15 minutes. So.
And you know, come early. Come early. It's 10:50 right now. We've been here about what, an hour and a half?
Hour and 45.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So get here early. Anyway, we are, as usual, running behind because of my snorkeling, but hey, I'm sorry, it was worth it. So we're going to get going on to the next. These roads are pretty winding. Again, they're just enough for one car. So don't take them too fast for sure.
Sound like Grandma and Grandpa. Like, be careful. Hold on to the rail.
Well, thankfully we
Don't drive too fast. Ooh, oh my goodness. Did you see that? That was like coming over there and you're like, oh my goodness, it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
Look at that water.
Oh, just coming over that hill and seeing the beach and blue water. Oh my goodness.
What is going on, guys? Brent and Melanie, also known as Diserella, just wanted to take a quick time out and say thank you for your views. But we do have a request. Please give us a like,
A share. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video.
We could really use the help growing our channel. We hope you're enjoying the content. Please give us a comment down below on any and all of our videos. Help us grow that algorithm. We do appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. Take care.
Thanks. They're goats.
They're goats.
They're goats.
They're goats. Yeah, now that I know.
They're eating the trash on the road. No, 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 no.
Hey there. What's up? What up, goats? I bet his name is Billy. I bet they're all named Billy. All right, stop number 2 is at the Cadushy, I'm not sure. We'll find out, I'm sure, inside Distillery. So apparently they make all of their alcohol products, or all their products. I don't know if it's just alcohol based, but I assume with Cactus. Cool. And how do you pronounce it?
I'm gonna take.
Cadushy of Bonaire.
I'm gonna take your picture.
Here we go.
Yeah, there we go. Wait, one more time, Jen.
Is it?
That's what we need, guys. 3 kids.
That is quite.
You want?
This for you?
All right. You want to take my picture?
Oh, yeah. 2, 3.
Here we go. Cadushy of Bonaire. Thank you. You're welcome. Here we go.
How was that one?
I like the first one.
Made with calabash and soursop fruit.
With what?
Calabash and soursop fruit.
Oh.
All right, guys, so this might be a little bumpy. We are on bumpy roads and trying to make it real quickly. as quickly as we can to the next stop, but I think it's about a 35 to 40 minute drive. So at any rate, yeah, so Cadushy, we were just there at the Cadushy Distillery, which the gentleman there did explain to me. First, he told me, or, you know, I think we had some communication issues, that Cadushy means cactus, but actually he then corrected me and said that no, Cadushy is a type of cactus.
It means
So-
sweetheart, right?
Yes.
Or Cadushy means sweetheart.
And so they have 6 different type of liqueurs, and I do not remember all of them. I remember the Cadushy, which is the green one, and the orange, which is orange. Were both very good. The other ones, I mean, they were okay.
They all tasted like Robitussin, flavored Robitussin.
I disagree. I think those two, the orange and the other, were pretty good. But yeah, they had one that had anise in it, and that was very medicinal. But then they do have, I think, 6 or more liquors as well, spirits. At a gin, a wine, 2 rums, 2 whiskeys, and a tequila. So that comes to 7 that I can.
More cactus fence. Okay. So
That's fine. That's fine. So, yeah, they were all pretty good. Can't say anything really stood out over the others, but they were good. And then they had a Cadushy beer. So it was a beer that Belgian style beer that was brewed with the cactus meat, and that was pretty good. I enjoyed that. Yeah.
Whiskey and a rum, right?
Yes,
I heard some
I
people
did.
getting that.
Yeah, I said that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Still not listening to me.
I'm
And that's
looking
not
at all
that's not a snipe. That was a joke.
We're married. We don't listen to each other. No, there's a lot of distracting scenery. I'm trying to take it all in as we drive. So.
All right, so that's the update from the Cadushy Distillery, and where are we headed to next, Mel?
The salt pier
The salt pier.
and the salt flats, mines, whatever, or pyramids, whatever the salt places, and the south end of the island. So we're going to do the south loop, and depending on how long we snorkel at the salt pier,
Or if we do.
and how long that takes us, because we have a 2:00 excursion with the blow carts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got to do that.
So we may have to divert and then circle back or something. So
Here's where I wish I could do a Shrek impression.
they're just random donkeys. All right, so here we made it to the salt flats. I don't know if you can see how pink they are. That water is right over there is very pink. That is where the salt is, I guess, cultivated, where it is mined from. And then they create the piers, or the piles, I'm sorry, right down there. We'll get a better shot a little bit further down the road, but wanted to show you this.
Okay, so I don't know what this foam is. But
Blowing across the street.
yeah, when the wind blows, it gives a good gust. This foam blows.
Is it salty?
I mean, you tell me. I don't really get the salt smell off it.
Taste it.
Yeah, yeah, very salty. Yeah, that's interesting.
All right.
I'm going to find out that I just poisoned myself.
Pretty cool. And you can take that with you.
Wow.
All right, that's cool.
Well, let's do it.
Because you know we love salt.
Oh yeah.
We're all about the.
We'll take some of this. I'll just lick this as we're driving around. I'm just going to eat this like candy.
It's slave huts right here. This is what.
All right, so on the way over there to the salt mountains or whatever you call them, and the slave quarters, we saw this on the side of the road, said lionfish burgers. All right, so of course, like I said, we stopped here. We decided to get out and we're going to eat it over here. But we did order the lionfish, which current market price is $25, which is, expensive. But like he explained to us the way that it is caught by spear, and it's very limited.
One at a time. Yeah,
one at a time.
They do it. You can actually do an excursion where you go out and catch lionfish and learn to lionfish spear, because they are detrimental to the reefs. So that's why they actually do that.
Okay. Well, I did not know that, but we got that, and I got to show you this too. So this is a
fresh. It's called a Lulu.
Yep, fresh lime and lemon. I don't even want to call it soda. It's just fresh. It's not. It's fresh. Fresh.
Made on Bonaire.
Yep, lemon and lime drink. Really good. And another thing, while we're sitting here and I'm thinking about it. He said they are the only place on the island that actually does serve these lionfish burgers. I don't know if we already said that, but just know that. So if you're interested, what is the road this is off of?
It's the South Loop.
It's off the South Loop. Well, I'll give you an idea.
You don't need a road here. You just need to know South Loop and North Loop.
So head down the South Loop, and you'll see it over here. If you're coming from the cruise port, it'll be on the right. So we'll let you know if it's worth doing.
All right, let's give you a close-up of this thing here. It kind of looks pretty good. I don't know about all those jalapenos, but
I told you we could.
I know it's fine. I know. I'm fine with jalapenos. Anyway.
And they're fresh jalapenos. So
yes,
you got
they are.
Cheese, jalapenos, and the bacon. We did not get it with onion.
Spinach and tomato.
Is there tomato on there?
It looks like there's a tiny piece right there. I see.
I don't like tomato.
I know. You'll live.
And a mild honey mustard.
Mild honey mustard.
So
I'm guessing it's sweet and not spicy.
He did say that this is going to be it's going to be messy and hard to eat out of to go, but we are running late and really need to head. So
we're gonna do it anyway. All right, take a bite. Let me know what you think.
That is very good. Yeah, mild fishiness. It's not over the top at all.
Yeah, I ate it and it didn't bother me. I got more of the jalapeno than a fishy flavor.
See, I'm not even getting the jalapenos.
Well, you don't taste hot though. Got them that time?
Yeah. They're good, fresh jalapenos. Yeah.
Very good.
All right. I'll let you have however much of that you want that's left, and we got to get going, and whatever you don't want, I will eat on the way, finish on the way. Let me grab my Coke Zero. All right, so another new adventure for us here in Bonaire. We are going to do some land sailing. You can see right there what it is, and it's located right, I'd say almost smack dab in the middle between the North Loop and the South Loop.
was fun.
It absolutely was.
I mean, took me back to my childhood driving go-karts with my cousins. But yeah, definitely a very unique experience. I mean, so nice. The weather's beautiful, and it just, I don't know, it was a lot of fun.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. Bit nervous to start.
Yeah,
But
he said I picked it up quickly.
Yep, said that he said that she picked it up really quickly, and it took me about a lap. And then when I got, you know, caught hold of it, I was speeding past everybody, lapped the other two.
Yeah, he did. I was not.
Twice.
I was a little too timid to go that fast.
No, that's fine. I understand that. I mean, you know, once I figured out some certain things and, you know, how to lean into the curves and things like that, there was those little things that you definitely, you learn as you take that first lap or two.
Yeah.
But absolute blast. The staff here are awesome. 100% suggest you do this.
10,
It's a little off the beaten path, but that's what we like, and that's what we're always going to suggest, you know. So I definitely suggest coming and having a good time doing this. They do it every hour on the hour, starting.
It's generally, I think it depends on like demand and the cruise ship schedule. Today it was like, this was the last one. So it was like 9 to 2 or something like that. But it just depends. I think some days it is later than others. It just depends.
Well, we'll put the address right down.
We'll put it in the
there,
comments.
and we'll put it in the comments, a link
Well,
in the comments.
description. The description,
Yep, the description will be in the, excuse me, the link will be in the description, and we'll put it here on the video, on the screen as well. So you can go on there and check their times and availability and whatnot, and be sure you schedule here. All right, let's go on to the next.
Hi, donkey.
Where's Shrek?
You're a pretty donkey.
You are. All right, so we stopped in here at Pier 2, just down from the port, Pier Dos, and it is. All right, so something kind of cool, kind of interesting, guys. We were heading back to the ship, and this ship is sitting here and it just says Octopus on it. I'm trying to figure out what cruise line this is from. And like, yeah, it doesn't really look like a cruise ship. So ends up.
It looks like a Ritz-Carlton.
Oh, Melanie's saying it looks like a Ritz-Carlton yacht. But so anyway, it is a super yacht that was built for and used by the co-founder of Microsoft. What was his name? Paul Allen?
Yep.
Paul Allen. So that's kind of cool. Kind of, you know.
Hope you're enjoying your day in Bonaire, Paul Allen.
Yeah, seriously, we'll have to tag him in our videos. You know, you could help us out with getting our channel out there, Mr. Allen, and, you know, share it and invite us on your yacht. You know, we could vlog about it, right? Yeah, that's gonna happen. All right, good evening, guys. We are on our way up for dinner
On the magic carpet.
on the magic carpet. So, of course, as always, we're running last minute. I'm not going to say we're running late, but we are running last minute. Did you hit the button?
No.
No. Better do that. See, guys, I'm sorry. We're a little frazzled. Just trying to get everything
make
done.
the most of our port time, you know?
Yep, always have to. But anyway, we're heading there. We're going to get there, and hopefully we'll get a good shot. It looks like we're going to have an amazing sunset. Oops, guys, the magic carpet is on the other side of the ship. So, no, there won't be a sunset on this side.
Close to the window as possible if you have one. Wonderful, thank you. I'm going to come around here.
All right, and here is the menu.
All right, so I know Brent already showed you the menu. I just wanted to add that you do get all of these. It is, you do not choose, you get all of them, except for the desserts. It looks like you can choose between either the sweet dessert option or the selection of cheeses. So, quite a lot of food. I think we're gonna be stuffed. We're hoping they're small portions.
Okay, so Melanie ran ahead of me, and again, we will have a review of the magic carpet, the edge, I should actually call it, here in a little bit, but we are going to try and catch a game show. It's already started, but of course, as always, it is here in the club, so join us.
Band or artist to their debut album. Now you're going to choose one area or one from the left column and one from the right column. So you have to have the band and the artist to their album. This is neck and neck. So we have Appetite for Destruction and Guns N' Roses. Ooh, nice. All right, back to Team Pod.
Good evening. It is.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you doing?
Very well. Have you had a good day?
I've had a great day.
Great. So, are we recapping the whole day or just dinner?
Let's start with dinner and then do a quick, because guys, let me tell you, we're dang tired. We are tired. So we're going to do a quick recap of the edge, otherwise known as the magic carpet, or the magic carpet, otherwise known as the edge.
Dinner on the edge.
Is that what it's called?
So we had dinner on the edge. The last time we were on a Celebrity Edge class ship, the dinner on the edge was canceled. Our room just shook.
That's for later.
and so we were very excited that we got to do it this time. And I thought it was pretty good. Overall, it was a nice experience. I mean, dining outside, as you sail away from port and the sun was setting, it was really lovely.
It was very nice.
So they start you off with bread service, drinks, of course, if you want them. Let's see. And then, so the menu is a preset menu and you get everything on the menu. Delicious charcuterie board. The cheese was so good. I mean, the Gouda and the Manchego was just... Anyway, and then they bring out this seafood, like bucket type thing. Seafood on ice. It wasn't
a bucket, but
it was lobster and shrimp,
crab,
and oysters,
king crab legs.
Yeah, and really, we could have stopped there. I mean, it was so good.
Probably should have.
So very good. Lobster was cooked perfectly. Shrimp were delicious. We did not do the oysters. Crab was good.
No, oysters, I don't know.
Yeah. So, and then the entrees, there were 3. Chateaubriand, a fish, and I'm sorry, we showed you the menu. I can't remember what the fish was. Do you remember what it was?
I don't, but
was it
the menu...
grouper? No.
I don't know. The menu was we did pictures of the menu. We'll drop it in here.
Yeah. So fish and then lobster tail again. And it was served with some vegetables. It was zucchini, asparagus, and some roasted potatoes. I will say the vegetables were my least favorite part of the meal. I thought that the asparagus was not quite tender enough. The zucchini was overcooked. And the potatoes were just fine. They were okay. But,
potatoes were good.
Yeah. But, because normally I love those vegetables, but they just weren't my favorite tonight. But the Chateaubriand was good. It was a little cold, I felt like, by the time we started eating. Because you bring out thinly sliced meat and you're outside and it gets cold. And I think we were talking and didn't quite get to eating quite quickly enough, but it was good. It was very good. The lobster, again, very good. Fish, I even thought the fish was good, and I'm not a big fish person. You thought it was really good as well. I
Yes.
just had a couple bites.
Good crust on it. Yeah, very good.
Yeah, and so the dessert, that's the only thing you have an option of. It's like a dessert trio that's a sweets or a selection of cheeses. And we went with the sweets, of course. There was one that was like a puff pastry, and it had a filling in it. Again, refer to the menu, because I don't really know, but it tasted like warm apple pie. I thought if you had the part with the filling, it was delicious. There was, in a cup, it was like a mango mousse of some sort, or pudding.
Something like that.
Yeah. I didn't care for it as much. It was very tart and sweet.
More
overly
tart than sweet.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
I thought it was the other way. I thought it was more tart.
Okay,
But
well, different taste buds,
Right,
you know, like,
right.
yeah.
different strokes.
And then
different folks.
a chocolate cigar, and I did eat my entire chocolate
I'll be honest,
cigar.
I didn't.
'Cause it
Care.
was-
I was not impressed with the any of the desserts. The rest of the food I thought was overall was phenomenal, but I didn't care for the
the
desserts.
chocolate cigar was really good, I thought, and I love chocolate, so I thought it was great. I thought it was really good.
All right, well, good.
So yeah, there was live music playing. Again, I mean, it was good music, and I felt like, but a shout out to Brett and Kyle, who were seated beside us and entertained us all night with great company and conversation, talking about our travels and our lives. And
What was the Instagram?
So yes, please go follow Brett Lee. I just had it.
It was on your phone. You had it
I
pulled
know.
up, didn't you?
Was it Brett Lee Clark? Brett Lee Clark.
There you go.
Lee Clark. Brett.
Here we go. I
Lee
tell you what.
Clark.
Let me hold this up and you can see it.
Please go follow him. He also has some content from their travels here on this cruise. So I'm sure you might enjoy that as well. Great guys, and we really enjoyed speaking with them this evening.
We did.
So,
we did. We actually ran into them last night.
we were seated right next to them at Rooftop Garden as well. So,
And just had a brief kind of little, not a conversation, but a brief little interaction. And then they sat down next to us like, weren't y'all the ones up there? So
yeah, so it was great talking to them tonight.
Like I said in the last video, love meeting new people as we travel. It's a lot of fun. You know, meeting great new people. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah. That's a good part about it. You know what else I love about cruising?
What's that?
We leave our cabin in the morning and we come back, and we leave our cabin at night and we come back, and it's clean.
Magically clean. And you know what?
Magically clean.
Even better? Some fairy leaves you chocolates.
And they leave chocolates. Yeah. I mean, like we've never been.
I don't. I mean,
yes. But no, I do love that. I do love
the cleaning fairy leaves us
cleaning
chocolates.
fairy. I mean, it makes it hard.
I get it.
I wish I had that at home.
I know.
So yeah, it's very nice. It's very nice to have that. The service, and our room steward has been great.
He has
Dominic. Yeah. Overview of Bonaire.
I loved it. I mean, listen, just the fact that I was able to snorkel and see not one, not two, but 3 sea turtles.
I just thought it was such a beautiful place. Like, I think that seeing these magical places in the world, like different places where there's like those beautiful steps. I mean, I thought those steps were beautiful down to this beautiful beach, you know, or
it's not your typical, right.
beach.
It's not a typical white sand and
right,
whatever.
But it was
so
beautiful, like in its natural state. And I can see why Bonaire is like a diverse paradise. And honestly, I really love the island a lot more than Aruba. I thought it was really neat. You know, even seeing the slave huts, I mean, to me, I know it was a quick stop, but seeing something like that really gives you perspective.
Yeah, I mean, and looking at them and seeing how, I mean, I know back then people were shorter, but there ain't no way they were that short.
Yeah,
I mean that would have been, you know, I mean, I don't know. Impossible
really does.
that people were forced to live like that.
Absolutely. And yeah, and the blow cart thing was so fun. I mean, that was just
Oh
a
yeah,
fun,
that was so much
fun
fun.
thing to do.
And the guys that
They
run
were
it,
so
the
nice.
staff, they were so great. It was just nice folks there. And I'm sorry I can't remember their names. I'm terrible with names, but it was so much fun, new experience. That was great. I don't know what else to say.
Oh, and like you mentioned, seeing the animals in the wild. I
Yeah,
love seeing
the
the donkeys,
and the goats.
and the goats, but mostly the donkeys. Seeing those just roaming around was that was special to me.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, so good day. We are exhausted because it's been 2 days of
I'm a little loopy.
activity, and we had that big dinner. We did meet Captain Kate tonight. Got a picture with her, so that was exciting, at least for me. All right.
All right, we've already been a little bit long in the tooth, so we're going to wrap this up.
Good night.
Good night.
1, 2, 3,